I would like to begin by saying that I am very grateful to whoever has been involving in getting us home, from politicians, media members, whoever has been trying very hard to get our voices heard. I'm grateful. I also want to begin with thanking, I will not be able to thank everybody, but I want to kind of categorize my family in the UK who have been really, really supportive, my family in Iran who wanted to be speaking up, but the situation in Iran is very difficult. You will be under so much pressure that you will not be able to speaking up for your own rights. So they were very much both scared to talk about it, but at the same time willing to do that. But thankfully, we had my amazing, wonderful husband to do the job while we were kind of worryingly, impatiently waiting in Iran to see what's going to happen next. I want to thank all my friends as well in Iran who supported me over the past 2 years, and I was under house arrest. And when I came out of the tag, to entertain me and keep me upbeat. I also want to thank all the medical team in Iran who have been looking after me. It was an amazing experience to see people who knew me through media, just to be looking after me when I was under house arrest and when I came out of it, just to give me medical support and advice. I would like to thank the members of prisoners, the family members of prisoners in Iran, who I happen to be very, very close with, just like Roxanne's parents and family, who have been really supporting me all along this journey. I want to thank my amazing lawyer in Iran. He has been accompanying me to the court and fearlessly fighting for my release. There is very little lawyers in Iran can do with regards to human rights, but I think he has been just amazing throughout that journey. And the least but not last, my amazing husband, who has been tirelessly campaigning for me, so thank you so much. And my daughter for being very, very patient with mommy to be coming home. So I am so grateful. I also want to mention one thing, and that is I believe that the meaning of freedom is never going to be complete until such time that all of us who are unjustly detained in Iran are reunited with our families. To begin with Murad, but also the other dual nationals, members of the like religious groups or prisoners of conscience who are, we do realize that if I have been in prison for 6 years, there are so many other people, we don't know their names, who have been, suffering in prison in Iran. So I think the justice in Iran does not have any meaning, because in worst case scenario, you are, being given the unfair trial. If you're lucky, then you'll be picked up by a kind of semi-fair judge, but in most cases, you're not being lucky. The journey back home was tough. I grant what Richard said, to thank the Foreign Secretary. I do not really agree with him on that level. I'm going to tell you that because I have seen 5 foreign secretaries changed over the course of 6 years. That is unprecedented given the politics of the UK. I love you, Richard. Respect whatever you believe. But I was told many, many times that, we're going to get you home. That never happened. So there was a time that I felt like, do you know what? I'm not even going to trust you, because I've been told many, many times that I'm going to be taken home. But that never happened. How many foreign secretaries does it take for someone to come home? 5? It should have been one of them eventually. So now here we are. What's happened now should have happened 6 years ago. I think we all know I'm assuming this is going to be public knowledge of how I came home.
It's fair to assume.
I'm not going to mention, I don't know the details. But what took me home now on the very same day, 17th of March 2022, that is the very same day that I left London, 17th of March 2016, to go on a 2-week holiday, and I never returned on the flight that I was coming back home with. But I think it should have happened exactly 6 years ago. I shouldn't have been in prison for 6 years. And yeah, I think we have gone through a lot. It has been a tough journey. the coming back was also very tough. So you do realize that, coming back to a daughter who is nearly 8, I left her when she was not even 2. There is a whole lot to catch up with Richard and Gabriella and getting to know them better. So I would appreciate, the privacy and and thank you very, very much. I think I should really thank the media members, because that is how the world happened to know my story. So I am grateful for that.